Yeah, clearly this is just a rest turn.
実力は引けを取り、奇跡の舞台お楽しみいただけたかな、お客様。このレースで行こうか。さあ始め。張り切っていこう。期待に応える。注目の一番。奇跡の舞台お楽しみいただけたかな。
I definitely hit my goals on speed. So now it's power and wit focus.
私のためにメニューを考えてくれる君の努力、決して無駄。
Sadly, I can get better power this turn by training speed than I can by training power. And this is just not a great wit training. I don't think there's anything I really need. Yeah.
Hey, 実力は引けを取りません。奇跡の舞台お楽しみいただけたかな、お客様。
Technically, I get one less point of power this way. But at least the rest of the stats aren't completely wasted, even though stamina is not something I really need. Nowhere near close to the goal on wit, unfortunately. The good wit trainings happen to land on the good speed training turns. Still not terrible, though.
I know that hitting certain stat benchmarks is helpful for sparks. Outside that, does the game care about stat benchmarks? Like, is 1000 speed significantly better than 999 speed?
Apparently in certain courses it matters more than others. Like there was I think it was this past CM, where 901 stamina was a huge difference from 900 stamina flat, because it pushed you into a new bracket, and like, yeah, like you would not get to the end of the race if you only had 900, but you would if you had 901. So the answer is sometimes. Sometimes it matters more than others. And for sure, when it comes to stamina in general, if you're not hitting the benchmark, then you're in danger of not being able to complete the race without running out of steam and just kind of dying and getting passed by everybody else. Head on. I so rarely see this skill, I can't remember if it's of any use or not. I think the issue is it's just not very efficient. And part of the reason that happens with, stamina in particular, by my understanding, is because of the way the math works on how stamina gets converted to, like, basically HP for the race. But I don't know all of the details there, in all honesty. I just kind of have to go off the words of, those who know more about it for the moment. I have to do more research on it eventually.
That's interesting.
still only about halfway through the event points.
Hoshi no soushoku. いいだろ。見ている。この季節。進行一番、気合を入れていくぞ。コルシ様についてきない？負けちゃった。ただいま限定セール中ですよ。交換ありがとうございます。交換ありがとうございます。交換ありがとうございます。玉の。
Oh, did the shop refresh now?
いらっしゃいませ。
It did,
ゆっく
okay.
りご覧ください。交換ありがとうございます。
Wow, these are so expensive. Maybe I don't want to buy both of those.
交換ありがとうございます。交換ありがとうございます。交換ありがとうございます。交換ありがとうございます。交換ありがとうございます。交換ありがとうございます。交換ありがとうございます。交換ありがとうございます。交換ありがとうございます。交換ありがとうございます。交換ありがとうございます。交換ありがとうございます。サンタさんのトナカイとは一度競ってみたいな。さぞ早いんだろう。
Oh, did the throw not work?
レース中ふと
System is running.
I don't think it did.
Let me try rebooting
衣
that.
装の早ひれはサンタさんにそっくりだな。後ろから見ると特に。タマの家はクリスマスにたこ焼きパーティーをするらしい。今度のクリスマスはタマの部屋集合だ。レース中
There we go.
ふとトレーナーも一緒に走っていると感じること。
It must have been a Kakuen.
I clicked that out of pure
頭
habit.
のベルを
Alright.
タマがすごく気に入ってくれてな。ベルが鳴るおかげで私を見
So I was
失わ
gonna
なくて
check if those scouts. Okay, so you can't get the newer stuff off of these. That's important to know. Nothing about you.
この衣装はいつも寝る前にきれいに畳んで枕元に置いている。いつかサンタさんに見てもらいたくてな。キャンドルは快眠効果があるらしい。だが気をつけろ。
Am I going to train next?
近づきすぎると赤鼻のトナカイになってしまうぞ。イベントが近いらしい。なんだかそわそわするな。
私が藤木関だよ。私がキングヘイローよ。
エアグループだ。何か用か？
So worst case, as a fallback, I do have this relatively decent King Halo that's part of my Team Trials team. But I think I want to try for Air Groove and Sakura Bakushin. They are higher rated for this CM.
お知らせが届いているぞ。
私が藤木関だよ。はい、桜爆心王です。
Has a higher rating than I've ever received. Relatively decent.
Well, in terms of like what the ideal stat lines are and everything for the CM, and I mean, in fairness, I've trained a bunch of
That's
like
fair.
S rank Umas that have gone straight into the glue pile. Like, nearly anything I train is going to end up being A+ or S rank. Okay, well, I just checked and this is still the best borrow I can get. And it looks like it's the best one for Air Groove as well. Also, one of the other reasons I don't want to be training King Halo for this is that I can't use her card. Which I think is part of the reason that she's slightly lower rated. Space Chaser, okay. This one might be a tad janky, because it is my first time training her. And, like, also, just in general, kind of my first time training her in quite a while. I just got her to 3-star as well. You know what didn't occur to me? Hang on. Oh no! Yeah, I'm pretty sure I want to upgrade that for her. Not enough materials! Uh-oh. Wait. Okay, you know what? Not getting her to level 5 is actually probably fine. Level 4, like, because she's not going to be a front runner. So unless she somehow becomes the lucky pace, staggering lead isn't going to be useful. Huge lead isn't even one of the recommended skills for this CM for a pace chaser. And for Air Groove, I mean... I don't think any of her skills are important, to be honest. Okay, well, feels bad, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and scrap that run I just started.
レース中ふとトレーナーも一緒に走っていると感じることがある。とても心強い感覚だ。
達成。確認を忘れずにな。
Alright, this time with skills. Feels bad that I have to use an item now, but oh well.
さあ、いよいよ。力を感じます。
Sakura Bakushin might honestly be one of kind of my least favorite Umas. I find her, like, voice stabs kind of grating.
I understand that. She's very abrasive.
私は
Yeah, there's just this quality about her voice that just, like... It's like... nails on a chalkboard or something, just...
わかりました。
eh. I don't like it. It feels bad to hear it. And I think she's like, if I'm not mistaken, like disciplinary committee character. And those I tend to not be very fond of either.
ここは負けられない。
Feels like making new track is sneaking up on us pretty
桜
fast.
シーンを
I think we've only got something like 2 more CMs after this? Seems like every time I start to get used to a career mode, they switch up to a new one. But then again, they are releasing them at an accelerated pace. I think we're basically pushing through like 6 months of content every 4 months, roughly? Something like that? I think I might just be better off resting here. That's awkward. Okay. Well, that's a lot of friendship. This is not Nakayama, so we do not want that skill. What the heck? And it was only a G2? That's a pretty decent speed training for this point in the game.
注目の一番抜心的勝利。
That's all for this episode. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, or join me on Twitch or Twitter. Hope to see you next time on Yukikaze Gaming. Mata ne!